Hey everybody, well this is my recap for the 2025 Fest for Beatles fans, the New York metro area. We were in Jersey City, New Jersey. I've got videos. I've got one video up, part one, that's about 19 minutes, and I got part two, which is longer and more chock full of stuff, that's 46 minutes. So when you have the time, grab a drink, sandwich or something, and check it out. I had a lot of fun, no surprise. I have a fun time every year, every time I go. And I've said this many times. I'm not there for the guests, although sometimes the guests are good, really good. And other times I'm there for other reasons. Maybe there's something I want to pick up in the flea market or something. But most of the time, the reason I'm excited to go is just to meet a lot of you, the people who watch my channel, and a lot of my other people that are friends with here on YouTube, my family here in the video community at YouTube. So let's see, there's a lot of people here I want to mention. I want to give a shout out to, but I'm going to do that mostly at the end of the video. To start with, I'm just going to show you some stuff. First of all, here's the booklet. This is a Fest for Beatles fans booklet. I have a whole collection of these dating back a long time, lots of years, and a lot of Beatle Fests. Now, a lot of Fest for Beatles fans. And this was the design, and this is the book you have to go by. When you're there, this is the schedule. I mean, they have all the events listed. You have to go through it all and see what you want to do while you're there. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was there all 3 days. Some people come 1 day, 2 days, a combination. So I went there with my friend Mikey Arugula, and I'm mentioning him first. And where's that shirt? Because I wanted to show the shirt. Hold on a minute, Mikey. I'll get it. Made sure that I mentioned you, Mikey, first, so you don't think you're left out. And he loves giving these shirts away. And here's his shirt. This is the front of it. Mikey Arugula. And he's a big Beatles collector. You can watch him here on my channel with this series we do where he opens up a lot of boxes of Beatles collectibles. And I'm sure he'll be happy to give you a shirt. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, next up, he's number one that I'm naming, but I'm also going to show you some of the things that I acquired here. First, we stopped off at a t-shirt place. That's where I got this shirt. The guy there, Paul, he made me a free t-shirt of the Butcher cover, right there on the spot, just as a gift. And I wore it one of the days at the fest. I'm wearing it now. It's in Staten Island, his place. I think it's called T-Shirts Express. So look that up. And he gave me a few stickers. This is a sticker of Back to the Egg, Wings. And also, the Beatles are coming. Out of a imitation stickers, if you will. Not originals, you know. And he also made this up. Hey Jude, what is this? This is a facsimile, let me stress that word, a facsimile of a banner that used to go on the Hey Jude album when it was first offered. And you know, I could always put it on there and sell it for a lot of money, a few $1,000. No, only kidding, because obviously you could tell this is not the real banner. Or can you? But I thank him for that. Those were all free gifts from Paulie over there. All right, now, okay, as far as the guests went at the fest, we had Simon Kirke of Bad Company who was there, who I must say was a really nice guy. There's a story I could tell you. It's too long for this. He is really a kind and considerate man, and helped a friend of mine out over there. Real gentleman. Okay, and also Jim McCarty, the drummer for the Yardbirds, was there. I got, the only autograph that I got was from the actor Eddie Deason. Eddie Deason is in a lot of movies, comedies, always plays a nerdy kind of character. You know him as Eugene in Grease. You know him in 1941, War Games. He's in Polar Express. But I like him in this Robert Zemeckis movie, which was produced by Steven Spielberg, I Want to Hold Your Hand, which is a comedy about teenagers in February of '64 trying to meet the Beatles when they went on the Ed Sullivan Show, and there's the autograph there. That's the only autograph I got today. And he was a really nice guy, let me tell you that. Really fun. He's a lot like his characters, but not as intense. And I did videos with him. He did an intro for my channel. And also, one thing that was fun with him is he got to play trivia. Now, if you haven't seen that, look down a few videos back, and you'll see him actually engaging Tom Frangione, the host of the trivia show, where he was answering questions. And Tom asked him all these questions, and it was a fun time. It's a great video. Check that one out. All right, now, the dealer's room here, the vendor's room, very small as usual. People are always asking me, how is the vendor's room? Same as it always is, either in Chicago, New York, New Jersey. It's tiny. But there are treasures to be had. I know because Tom Hunyadi and Handy, I said Handy. I'm sorry, I'm not going to. He is Handy. And Andy Nichols of Two Legs were there, of course. And they got a lot of goodies. They got a lot of good stuff that they show on their channel, Two Legs. So look at that. They did a recap video as well, where they talk about everything and show everything. You know, as I say, the dealer's room is small. I usually buy, though, more than I did this time. I spent very little money. I mean, just a pittance, because I didn't buy a lot of stuff. The one thing I got, this is the only thing, believe it or not, that I got for $12 was a promo single of George Harrison, a song called I Don't Want to Do It, written by Bob Dylan. And it's taken from the album Porky's Revenge, the movie album from 1985. $12, that's it. There's my big spending for this particular fest. Okay, here's a book that I meant to buy by author Jay Bergen. He was a lawyer who helped John Lennon back when this record label called Adam 8 was putting out a television album commercial for his rock and roll album before it was released. It was called Roots. John Lennon Sings the Greatest Rock and Roll Hits. And this is the book that Jay had out, talking about Lennon and the story. Okay? It's called Lennon, the Mobster, and the Lawyer. And this has been out for some time, but never got around to purchasing it till now. And that was it in the way of purchases, honestly. So I had a good time, like I say. I was on 2 panels. One of them was a collector's panel, which was fun. And I was on there with a bunch of friends. And we got to talk about collectibles, things we had, a little show and tell, and talking a little bit about collecting. And then after that, the other panel I did was Talk More Talk, of course, which I want you to check out the channel here. Talk More Talk is a solo Beatles video cast. I do it with Kit O'Toole, Ken Michaels, and our newest member, Darren DeVivo. And it was great to do this with them. We talked about a subject that I thought was interesting. And I think the audio of this is going to be uploaded possibly on the channel. Just the audio portion, I have to ask about that. And the subject was, in the solo Beatles careers, what's the smartest choices that they made, and some of the not so smart choices they made, things in their career that went right, or maybe they shouldn't have done. I thought that was an interesting topic. It played out well. All right, now I want to say hi to a bunch of people. So again, at the beginning, I have to always say this. I am sorry in advance if I either mispronounce some names here, or if I forgot you somehow. It's hard to remember everybody. And some people may have said hello briefly, but they didn't register because I'm thinking about the people that I had more discussions with, and maybe even that I took video of. So here we go. First of all, of course, in addition to Mikey Arugula, there was Robert S., Rob Scior Music. Check his channel out. He's a good friend. The Two Legs, Andy Nichols and Tom Hunyadi, and also Heidi, the MVP, and Joan Borelli, and Kyle Hand. Also, the family, if you will, of Two Legs. And then, of course, Kit O'Toole, Ken Michaels, and Darren DeVivo of the Talk More Talk show that I do with them. Susan Ryan, who always runs the fest, and we talk. She's very nice to me. I appreciate that. And now some of the people that I met there who actually gave me gifts. I hope people are still tuning in for this. First of all, a real sweet lady named Sarah. I see her every year. It's always like the same vision that she comes in with her sisters, and there she is, and she's like, "Hi, Joe," and she has a gift for me every year. Doesn't have to, but I appreciate it. This year, it's a poster, and it's going to be hard to show the whole thing. It's called Beatles Through the Years, and this is a poster that it's really hard because it's fresh here. It has all the albums on it. Upside down, of course. Or is it upside down? It's upside down. You get the idea? Through the Years, albums galore. Oh, I can't get up there much higher. But you get the idea. Thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate your kindness and generosity every year. This time I got a chance to meet Russ, Beatles 63, who gave me this pretty nifty, for lack of a better word, Hey Jude poster. He saw a video of mine where I attempt to buy a little framed Hey Jude item. It wasn't this one, by the way, Russ. It wasn't this one. It was another one. But this is nice to have. It's perfect square, suitable for hanging if I ever get more room. So thank you, Russ. Good meeting you there. I want to do a salute to also Angie, the Beatles girl. Really, really beautiful girl. She's terrific. She's one of my best commenters. She said she was going to be here, and I was so happy that she actually made it. I also got to say hi to one of my youngest fans, Jack. Hi, Jack. Has quite a collection going there, along with his dad, Rick. I want to say hi to Uncle Paul, Uncle Paul's Beatles Pop Playhouse. Checking my notes now, folks. Vinyl Benji. Hey, Vinyl Benji. Mike Nair, who had a wonderful picture of himself with Paul McCartney from the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary performance that was on recently. Mike works among the crew for SNL, NBC, I should say. And he got a really swell group shot in the picture with Paul. Check out my video for that. And of course, Frank, aka Mr. Sticker Mania, and Travis. Always fun seeing these guys. I saw them in Chicago for the first time where we met, and now this time. I had a quick meeting with Jeff. Hey, Jeff, if you're watching this, sorry that it was a little hectic and we couldn't talk that long. Got to see Alan C. Records. Alan C. Records was here, and I gave him a Pete Best autograph. I got him a Pete Best autograph almost 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and we hadn't really got a chance to get together that I could give it to him, but I gave it to him this time. He's got his Pete Best autograph, and he gave me this, which doesn't really fit this channel. It's it's from a movie called Mark of the Devil. This is better suited for my movie channel. Check out my movie channel, Mr. Cinemeo Nostalgia. Mr. Cinemeo Nostalgia. This is Mark of the Devil. It's a vomit bag. It's a gross movie, and they used to have gimmicks like this. You know, you get a free vomit bag going into the theater. So that was really a nice gift. It's not used. That's the main thing, not used. All right. Okay. I want to say hello to Mary. I saw Mary before. I recorded her once on one of my other videos. She was kind of shy. She didn't want to be on again. She's very nice, very, very sweet. I call her Shy Mary. Hi, Shy Mary. How are you? I want to say hi to Janet. Janet's always great. She's over there. She works at the fest, and she's always a sweet woman, always helping everybody out. Hi to Scott O'Rourke, who I saw there at the fest. And of course, didn't forget you, Jeremy. Never know how to say your last name. Jeremy Portola, a.k.a. Astros Jer, you know. I still don't know exactly what it is he does. I always involved with the fest, but he is a real Beatle Fest supporter, and he's always on it. Whether it's Chicago, whether it's New York, New Jersey. He's always a big pusher and supporter of the fest. So hi, Jeremy. Ed Crawford. Ed Crawford has a channel. He loves the movie Give My Regards to Broad Street. His channel is called Call Me Mr. Broad Street. And that's his movie that he's really big on, the Paul movie. So hi, Ed. Marvin, a.k.a. Marv, a.k.a. Marvin G. Marv, I'm sorry, we didn't get any photos together. Things were so hectic, we didn't spend enough time. Next time, let's do it. Okay, I want to say hi to Megan. That's Megan Rock Radio Pacey. I hope I got her name right. Pacey. Megan Rock Radio. Okay. Tom, of course, Mr. Beatles Pro. He was there. Good to see you, Tom. Ed Rising. Hello to Ed Rising. I want to say hello to Mark. He was sitting at the breakfast table with us talking for a while. And I want to say hello to Rocky and Keith. Good to see you there, Rocky and Keith. And I also want to give a shout out to two vendors I like very much, the vendors at the show, Ron and also Ray. All right, so I think that's it for this year. I'm sorry again if I missed anybody, but this was a fun video to make, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Will I be in Chicago this August? I don't know. I really don't know. I want to. It may happen, may not. I'll have to keep you informed. Thank you, folks.